Part of the challenge of being an independent musician, as I see it, is starting out on a local level, because there's a bias, there's a prejudice in any local music circuit. Is these guys are local, these guys are from here, how good can they be? So you're pretty much on your own as far as being an independent musician and trying to overcome that hurdle of the local biases.
Woke up this morning, opened up my eyes.
It's a short story. There's really nothing to it. The bowling alley where I grew up in Avon Park, Florida, at the time I was a teenager, was the only thing that a teenager could do. There was nothing else in Avon Park. I was nuts over video games, and they had a little game room there with a jukebox, old-fashioned jukebox. Put your quarter in and play a song, you know. And I was playing this video game with my friend, and somebody put in this song, Blue Collar Man by Styx. And when I heard the lead break in, I heard that music, that guitar break, and I just knew that was it for me. That was going to be a part of my existence. That was the moment.
Swallow your pride, 'cause you know deep inside nothing you can do to save your life. Things that you tried always seem to fail.
The current lineup of this band, in fact, that's the story that we helped us get our name, Remnant Band. Little by little, band members, we used to go by the name Sabbath Afternoon Blues Band, just for tongue-in-cheek, kind of a funny thing to say. And one by one, the members would get busy doing this, get busy doing that, and it was down to me and JR. JR is the rhythm guitarist and background vocalist. And we were playing a gig, and it was just two of us left, and we went down to Okeechobee where we were playing this gig at, and the master of ceremonies came up to us and wanted to make sure he got the name right and said, "So you guys are the Sabbath Afternoon Blues Band?" Said, "Well, we are the remnant of the Sabbath Afternoon Blues Band, because right now we're all that's left." So we were thinking about calling ourselves Remnant because we were just down to 2 members at the time. So we decided, you know, that's good. We'll go with that name. We like the name because the name Remnant in the Christian world has a lot of deeper connotations too. So we just really enjoyed the name, and it kind of spoke to who we are. So we thought, yeah, let's just do that. Let's call ourselves Remnant. So JR and I said, let's do this. We need to find a drummer, a serious drummer. And we didn't know where to start. So we got on a certain website that had people that can pay money and they'll hook you up. Our drummer was part of that website, but his stage name, instead of paying the money to belong to the club, he put as his stage name his email address. And so he came down and played for us, and we loved his playing, we loved his attitude, you know, real funny guy, fun, laid-back kind of guy that fit in well with the personality of the band. So, well, we got to find a bass player. So we were looking all over for bass players, and we actually had a bass player right in front of us that we didn't even realize. Terry Johnson, who actually helped run our sound for a gig we did in Avon Park one time. Just sat in one time and played, and I, said, "Hey, this guy plays pretty good bass." And so we approached him and said, "Hey, Terry, would you be interested in sitting in with Remnant and playing with us?" And he said, "I thought you'd never ask." So that's our lineup right now.
Remember, the sun is due to rise. Keep your mind upon the prize. Press on.
The songs on the album Press On, they are favorites. They are ones that have gotten a lot of response from the live audiences. People have really responded well to these songs. And it's interesting enough, the more hindsight you can look back on it, the songs tend to lend itself to that journey. tend to talk about moving forward in hard times, or where do you find help from? Where can you get help and support? The songs basically are a journey kind of, move forward kind of collection of songs, but they are our favorites, and they did actually get some of the biggest responses from when we would play live. So there you have the planes, and here we have the trains, and what you're hearing now is the automobiles off in the distance. It's all about the journey.
From the thorns you give a rose, from stormy winds you sail us home, and from the tomb you give us life. Lord, I know you can create in my